Hello and welcome to today's live play of Rolling Realms. This is game 68, round 1. I'm Jamey. I'm from Stonemeyer Games, and every other week, maybe every 3 weeks, I play Rolling Realms live, so you can play along against me at any time you want. We share the same dice in Rolling Realms, and today we're playing with 3 different realms that you can play with if you have them. You can play with different realms if you have them. You can still use the dice rolls, or if you don't have them and you want them, you can get them on our web store. I think Expeditions is out of stock, and maybe even Biddy and Walter, but they will be back in stock in time for Rolling Realms Redux in the summer of 2024. Today we're playing with one new realm. Actually, all of these are promo realms, but Dice Throne is a new realm. So in Dice Throne, we'll be writing a number, and then we can, if I want, I can actually duplicate that number by marking one of these 4 spaces here and writing that number on a different row. There's certain requirements on each row. Some of them say numbers have to be the same. Some of them say numbers have to be different. On this one, it's numbers have to be +1 higher or lower than the next. Some nice little mini games there. I'm excited to play with it. It's been a while since I played with Dice Throne. Hello, Garrett. I hope you're doing well. Julie, hope you're doing well. Thanks for joining me for today's live play. Let's jump right into it. A 3 and a 5. 3 and a 5. Let's see. Well, Dice Throne, I was eyeing, and you can do these in any order. You don't have to fill in left to right. But I think for Dice Throne, I will use one of the 5s right there. So I'll fill in. Do I write the number? Yeah, I think I do write the number. So if I want, I can copy that 5 and write it in a different row. That seems pretty good to do early. So I think I will do that. I'd like to have a little bit of flexibility later, but I'll write that 5 someplace else. Might be handy to get an early coin. And actually, I need to do Biddy and Walter. I'll put it up here. I'll put a 5 up here. So with Biddy and Walter, at the start of the turn, I need to do something first. I need to mark an outline cat craving based on this sum. So with the sum of 8, I need to mark off a pillow, and I gain the associated resource, gain a coin. That's actually pretty nice. So now that means I'm a little bit at risk. If I rolled an 8 through 11 on my next turn, or in the next turn of the game, then I would have a grumpy cat. I would lose a star. So ideally, I think I'll use that 3 over here, right there. And that means I'll just use a 1 in Expeditions, which is fine. So I'll mark off this one, and I'll circle this one to gain a heart. If anyone has any questions, whether you're watching now or you're in the future, about how any of these realms work, especially Dice Throne, since it's new to everyone, please let me know in the comments. All right, turn 2. A 3 and a 6. So this is good that I use that the 3 over here to mark it off. So I will cross off that one as well, because 3 plus 6 is 9. And I get another coin nicely. There is a nice benefit there to rolling high. And I think I will use this 6, because 6 here is to circle 2 of these pillows. That will give me a little bit of wiggle room in case I roll another high roll. As for the 3, I could, 3 won't work there. 1, 2, 3 is okay here. 1, 2, yeah. So it's just a star over here in Expedition. So I think I will use it in Dice Throne. Let's put the 3 right here. Let's try out this row. That's a 3. And I'll cross this off to write another 3. Let's put it in the... So I think the key in Dice Throne actually is to only focus on a few different rows. So I've already chosen these 2 2-star rows. Let's go for this row and go for 3 3s. That's a little risky. I don't love that. It might be actually better to use the 1 down here. So why don't I think about doing that? I'll use the 1 instead. So I'll use the 1 right there and put a 1 up here. And I'll use the 3 over here. So cross that out, 1, 2, 3, get another heart. That'll help me if I get pairs at least. Hey, Mark, you're up early in the Philippines playing along. I love it. Garrett says, I really love the color scheme of the Redux. Dice goes well with the Expeditions expansion. Yeah, I should have shown off those dice. I thought about playing with those purple dice. If you subscribe to the Rolling Realms newsletter, you probably saw the new dice for Rolling Realms Redux. But I didn't want to confuse anyone yet. They will be the new dice that we'll have in Redux, though. And I think they do look pretty good on camera, too. Okay, what do we have? A 2 and a 6. So that means I'll cross off a playful cat over here and get another heart. So I have 3 hearts now. I could duplicate a number if I wanted to. I might want to use a 2 there so I don't have grumpy cats. Let's see, 2 and a 4. 2 goes well over in dice thrown. I think I'm going to use the, I got to keep my cats happy. That's important to me. So I will use the 2 over here to avoid a grumpy cat. And the 4, I could go 1, 2, 3, 4 and get a star in expeditions. The 4 could go in one of these rows. There's a lot of numbers to fill in here. Could go here. Let's start getting some stars from expeditions. 1, 2, 3, 4, and get a star. And now, do I use the 3 hearts? I feel like I need to accelerate dice thrown a little bit. So I can copy the 2. Actually, neither of these numbers really helps all that much. So I think I will wait for a new turn to copy anything. 2 and a 4. All right, turn 4. 5 and a 3. I have game night tonight. I'm hosting game night tonight, and a friend said that he might want to play Scythe, and I haven't actually played Scythe in quite some time, so I'm a little excited if we get to do that. We'll see if that actually happens. What are you all playing this week? Any games on the table for you? Mark says he hasn't slept yet. He's having hyperacidity. I'm sorry to hear that, Mark. That's unfortunate. Well, yeah, 4 a.m. is so late. I hope you can find a way to get to sleep soon. We have a 5 and a 3. 5 and a 3 is actually great for dice thrown. I can copy those 5s. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 is good in expeditions too, so this might be one to copy. Oh, and 5 and 3 need to cross off. That actually is really nice. It gives me a little bit of buffer in Biddy and Walter and a coin. This is going to be a good turn. Okay, let's put the 5 here, and we'll cross off that to copy the 5 and put it right there and get a coin and a star. Now, and at some point, we have 5 turns left. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Some point I'll probably need to find a way to copy and reuse dice thrown. I don't know if that'll happen, but we'll try our best. The 3, 1, 2, 3 is just a coin. I like the idea of copying the 5 in expeditions. So I've done 5 here. Yeah, let's use the 5. We'll copy the 5 and go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 to get another star. And the 3, I haven't used the 3 yet, so I might as well use the 3 over here in Biddy and Walter. Give us another little padding there. All right. I think that'll do it. Turn 5. A 1 and a 6. Now, I could copy one of these with 2 coins. The rarely used 2-coin copy when the sum of the dice is 7. I like the 1 over here. I actually like the 6 over here as well. Interesting. Okay. I don't like the 1 in expeditions. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I do like the 6, though. And 1 plus 6 is 7. So I have the risk of having a grumpy cat. I have another heart right there. Okay. Yeah, I might have to risk the grumpy cat because I don't have a 2 or a 5 to fill in Biddy and Walter. I determined I can't use a 1 in expeditions. I can't use a 2 either with the 2 here. So let's use a 6 to get another star. That would leave a 1 for dice thrown, which is pretty good. I don't think I need to copy it, though. There's just a 1. And then if I want, I guess I could create a 2 in Biddy and Walter, but I think the odds are pretty much even across the board there. Yeah, I don't know. Mark says, game night tonight, he's playing Harmonies for the second time. Oh, that's great. I played that at Geekway recently and really enjoyed that. And I want to table Tapestry or Scythe too. Actually, yeah, I would play either of those games. I haven't gotten to play them in a while. 1 and 6. Do I want to do anything else? Do I want to put a 2 in Biddy and Walter? I think I might be able to better use those numbers, those coins later. So I will hold off on that and hope to not roll a 5 or 6 or 6 or 7. An 8, just barely missed it. Just barely missed it. And that's a 2, which I think I will use in Biddy and Walter and not risk it again. So here's a 2 in Biddy and Walter. So the 8 gave me a coin. That's great. And what to do with these numbers? I already used the 2 there. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 is a coin. That's okay. Just a 1 in expeditions is a star. kind of like using the 6 and dice throne. So let's put the 6 right there, and I will copy it and put it. Oh no, I can't put it right there because 1 plus 1 has to be a 2, then a 3, then a 4. Okay, so I won't copy that. I need very specific numbers in dice throne. That's going to be tricky. I did use the 6 there though. 2 and a 6. I did 2. I did 6. I'll create a 1 and use it for another star in expeditions. Garrett says, here, I'll roll and read some comments. Let's see what we get. 6 and a 5. 6 and a 5 is the roll. Garrett says, Tapestry could be a fun one on BGA, plays super smoothly. That's true. I wouldn't mind playing there. I do love playing with the actual Tapestry components, but you're right. We could play it on Board Game Arena next Wednesday. Jethro says, we have just played Scythe, 5-player, just base game factions, was a lot of fun, and also just watched the Expedition expansion from earlier. Yeah, that's true. That was the other big news of today. And Mark says he's waiting for the updated civs. I think they're getting closer. The developer on BGA recently contacted us and got some good files to make that happen. 6 and a 5, that's an 11. So I have to circle that. Yeah, what to do there? Interesting. So that is a coin. I do have a coin. 6 and a 5. 6 is good here. I'm right here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 or a 5 can work in expeditions. I actually like 1, 2, 3. Either 1 or a 3 is a little bit better, I think, in expeditions right now. Or 4. 1, 3, or 4. I don't need the 5 in Dice Throne. Probably use the 5 in Biddy and Walter. I haven't gotten any pumpkins this round. How is that happening? So the 6, I guess I'll use the 6 in Dice Throne. I really feel like I'm running out of time here, but that does complete a row. That's good. That's 2 stars, and that gives me 2 coins, 1 heart, and 1 pumpkin. That is good. That's really good. That gives me some flexibility. The 5, do I use the 5 in Biddy and Walter? Or I use it here in expeditions. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, I don't know if I love that. I don't want to miss out on this star right here because I probably won't come back around to it. I only have 2 more turns. So I would have to go say 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. On my next turn, I have to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, that's not going to happen. I think now is my time to get that star in expeditions if I want it. So let's create a 3 and go 1, 2, 3 to get that star in expeditions. And now I have 2 turns to get to this star, which I will probably need. That was a created 3. That was a 6. I now have a 5 to use in Biddy and Walter. Sure. 5. Yeah, it'll just be a 5 right there. And I hope that I want to roll 6 or 7 this time. Garrett made a dad joke. I'm out of your gourds. Thank you, Garrett. Turn 8 here. A low roll. There we go. A 1 and a 2. I don't know if that's exactly what I want, but it does do something here down here in Biddy and Walter. Gives me a pumpkin. There's that gourd that we were looking for. Julio just popped in. Just wanted to drop in and say hi. Good luck on this game, and I'm very excited for the Expeditions expansion. Thank you for saying that. Yeah, I appreciate that. I am very excited about it too. 1 and a 2. I actually do need a 1 to finish off a Dice Throne. I need a 2 as well. Yeah, these were not a good combo to do different. Maybe I should have done the same. I'm new to Dice Throne. I have not played this one in a long time. 2, if I go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, that is fine. I could also go 2. So 1 or 2 is fine in expeditions. Well. I know I need the 1 in Dice Throne. Let's go for that. Let's go for a 1 in Dice Throne. There's the 1. That gives me a star, and it gives me a pumpkin and a coin. The problem is this row right here. I just don't have time to fill out that row. I mean, on my next turn, I would need a 2. I would need to write a 2 down. No, I can't duplicate it. Yeah, because I have to write, if I duplicate a number using this duplication in Dice Throne, I have to put it on different rows. That's the challenge there. So I don't know if that's going to happen. I may have to give up on the last 2 stars in Dice Throne and just focus elsewhere. In Biddy and Walter, let's put a 1 right there. And what haven't I done yet? Yeah. That was the 1. The 2 will go 1, 2 over to this coin. And do I want to use the coin? No, I have nowhere else to do it. Because I'm giving up on dice throne. I'm done with that. Okay. Hopefully I didn't misplay there. I got caught up in my own thoughts. Number 9, turn 9. Need at least one high number, but not too high. Yeah, all right. I'm going to have a grumpy cat. I've got a grumpy kitty here, unfortunately. So, yeah, just outline a grumpy cat. That's unfortunate. So I will get 5 stars from Biddy and Walter, but not 6, unfortunately. So I'll mark the outline cat craving based on the dice sum. Again, every time I fail to do so, yeah, I need to remember this. Do I get the resource? Mark an outlined? No, because I can't mark the outlined one. Yeah, so I don't get a resource from Biddy and Walter. No need to do anything else there. 6 and a 5. I will go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Ooh, I need to manipulate this into a 6, which is fine. I can use 2 pumpkins to do that. So this will be manipulated into a 5. So cross that off and get that final star. Full stars and expeditions. That's nice. And the 3, I have to use the 3. I'll put the 3 in Dice Throne. The 3 would go right there. I'll copy it and put it right here. All right. Fell a little short on Dice Throne, but still fun to play. 6 and a 3 for the last round. Garrett had 14.3. Let's see what I had. 15.7. 15.7. Mark says we're getting close to game 70, and that's true. Yeah, so I think when I do game 69, that's when we'll start talking about doing a new batch of fan realms, of course, for 70. And so, or not necessarily a new batch. We'll look back at old batches, maybe that some that we haven't used. We'll look at your preferences for favorite fan design realms, and we'll compile 9 of them for game 70. I'm looking forward to that. Thank you all for tuning in and hanging out. I always appreciate this. Hopefully this is a nice little break from your day. And I'll be back tomorrow for round 2. Have a good day. If you watch this in the future, let me know your score along with my score in the comments. I had a 15.7. Take care. Bye.